Hey guys, so it is about 8 o'clock on Sunday evening, Sunday the 23rd, and I have to admit I'm about to cheat already because I think I'm going to start my first book, and that is When Dimple Met Rishi. I know I'm supposed to wait until midnight tonight, or midnight tomorrow technically, but I'm not going to. I'm going to start early because there is not going to be as much time this week to read as I had previously planned for. I switched out a day this week with my coworker. We switched days to work, so I'm not going to have a day off during the week anymore this week, so that's going to affect my reading a little bit. But yeah, I just figured I'd start early because I want to, and there's no way that I'm waiting until midnight to start reading. Good morning. It is the 24th, and it is about 9 o'clock. I've been up for a little while. I managed to read 124 pages last night before I went to bed of When Dimple Met Rishi. So I'm a little bit over a third of the way through this one, and I'm liking it so far. It's the same way that I feel about all YA contemporaries, is that it's light and fluffy and pretty predictable so far, but it is very cute, so I'm excited to see how it turns out. But I am 124 pages into my first book. Got my breakfast, which is avocado on toast. It is my favorite breakfast at the current moment. Some coffee and my book. So I just realized it's been a hot minute since I vlogged. I think my last vlog was when we moved into our new house. So I felt like I actually had something interesting to film and update you guys on. But now I'm realizing that, oh, I'm just vlogging about my reading, which I guess is why you're here. But I just feel like my life is not interesting enough to vlog for an entire week, but we're just gonna have fun with it. But it also made me think about vlogging and like what makes a good vlog. So I wanted to see what you guys think about vlogging and what your opinion is on what makes a good vlog, and what do you really enjoy watching about a vlog, or do you like the fact that vlogging is more real, like it's not structured? Like, that's the reason that I like watching vlogs. It's that it's about the person being real, and sometimes they have no makeup on and their hair isn't done and anything like that. It's just real, so you get to see them in their natural habitat and not all dolled up for the camera. That's the reason why I like watching vlogs, because I feel like they're generally more real. But why do you like watching vlogs? Okay, so still Monday morning. I'm almost ready for work. I work at 11:15 on Mondays, so that's why I was up so late. But I don't know exactly when I'm gonna be able to update you guys throughout the week because I work Monday through Friday. So I guess I'll just be updating you before work, on my lunch break, after work, I guess. I'll figure it out. But this will be my first vlog, I think, like reading vlog, since I've been working full time. So I hope you guys will bear with me as I try to figure out when I'm going to update you guys, because I can't just like film a bunch of clips during the day while I'm working. So we'll just see how this goes. Hey guys, just a quick update. I am still technically on my lunch break at work. I only have a couple minutes left, but I figured I'd update you. I'm now 200 pages even into When Dimple Met Rishi, and I'm still really liking it. I can tell it's not going to change my life in any way, but it's really cute, and it seems to be really realistic in my opinion. The way that these kids, they're 18, but the way that these kids are talking and how they interact with each other, they are, I don't know, they're not too immature, but they're not too mature, you know? Like, I like it when young adult authors can achieve a realistic teenage character. Like, they're not too grown, but they're not too immature. I don't know, it just feels really realistic, and so far I would say I would recommend it as a YA contemporary. I almost said like I would recommend it even though it's a YA contemporary. Like, I feel like that's wrong to say, but I just don't generally like young adult contemporary books. It's not that like I think they're bad, it's just, I don't know. I don't get a whole lot of meaning out of them, and I'm generally not that like entertained by them, but this one's pretty good. I mean, it's cute. I feel like it's a pretty good young adult contemporary. Anyway, I am 200 pages into my first book for this read-a-thon, and I wanted to see if I can finish it tonight, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Hopefully I can finish it like by tomorrow, at the end of my lunch break tomorrow. But I might start an Amulet later. Oh no, I can't, because that's the one that I was gonna read outside, and I'm not gonna go outside later tonight because I don't get off work till 8. So, and I'm not gonna go outside when it's dark. So, anyway, I'm just gonna figure my life out. Hey guys, just got off of work. It is 8 o'clock on Monday, the 24th, and it is so hot. It's 8 o'clock, sun has already gone down, but it's so hot, it's so humid. Anyway, I wanted to share with you the 2 books that I brought home from work today, and the first one I'm very excited about. This book was being talked about whenever I first not joined BookTube, like I didn't have a channel yet, but I was watching videos. The people were talking about this. So this is kind of, it's just extra cool to me because I remember first hearing about it right when I started watching videos for the first time. And that book is Because You Love to Hate Me by several different authors. If you can see, you probably know all about this, but this is basically a short story anthology of YA stories about villains, and these authors have collaborated with booktubers. If you could see these big booktubers, you probably know who all of them are, but I just think it's amazing that it exists now and that I have it in my library system for me to read. I don't know if I'm going to be reading it for this read-a-thon or not, but I figured I'd pick it up and read a few short stories just to kind of, I don't know, help me speed up my reading process, because when you finish shorter things, I feel like that motivates you more, or me anyway. And then the other book that I just checked out, I don't know if I'm going to be reading this anytime soon, but I heard that this is actually becoming a TV show on NBC called Midnight Texas, and it's inspired by this series by Charlaine Harris, and it's about this town called Midnight, Texas, and the first book is called Midnight Crossing, and it's supposedly like a paranormal mystery series, like similar to True Blood, but more cozy, I think. So I say True Blood, I mean the Sookie Stackhouse novels, which I did read the first 4, and I really love them. But anyway, I heard that was coming into a TV show, or turning into a TV show. So I figured I would start on the series sometime soon, or at least like start it and see if I like it. But yeah, day 1 is almost over of BookTubeathon, and I've read 200 or 201 pages of When Dimple Met Rishi, and I'm hoping to get at least another 100 pages done before I go to sleep tonight, but I work late on Monday, so we'll see if that actually happens. But I will check in with you guys later. Good morning. It is day 2, July 25th, 6:50 a.m. I have about 10 minutes, and then I really have to start getting ready for work. I have coffee in my Luke's Diner mug, which I love. It is my favorite coffee cup. My husband got it for me for Christmas. I was just watching Lala over at Books and Lala, or Kayla is her name, and she just posted her day 1 BookTubeathon vlog, and she was talking about how Kat over at Katie Tastic, or Catty Tastic, I'm not sure which one it is, was tweeting out BookTubeathon, read, sleep, or vlog, choose only 2. And it's true. You, like, if you're reading, you can't vlog, and you can't sleep. If you're sleeping, you can't, anyway, you know what I mean. Yeah, you can't do all three. So I just wish that I had discovered BookTube when I was in college, when I had time to do this sort of thing, because I want to do the Instagram challenges. I want to do the video challenges. I really do. But I do not have time. I work, or I'm gone for 9 hours every day working out of the house. So I can't even like take a break at work and do, sorry, my finger's covering up the thing. I can't even take a break at work and do the challenges because I'm at work and like, I don't know. I'm just having like an inner BookTubeathon struggle right now because I want to do everything, but there's just no way. But I knew that this was going to happen to me, which is why I only told myself and I only told you guys that I would be doing the reading challenges officially. I didn't even confirm that I was doing a vlog because I didn't know if I was going to be able to be consistent enough to film clips. So this might even not get posted. I don't know. And it's funny because Lala was just saying that on her day one vlog. Yeah. Anyway, why don't we get to the reading, shall we? So I'm still reading When Dimple Met Rishi. I'm 260 pages in, so I have like 100 and something left. I don't know. It's good. It's cute. It's still not like amazing, I don't think, but I am engaged in the story, which is a sign of good writing. Yeah, speaking of good writing, I mean, I like the writing. It's pretty good. There are a few sentences sprinkled in here and there that I feel like very accurately describe those feelings, or the sorts of feelings that you get whenever you're a teenager or like a college student. How, you know, everything can fall apart in just 1 second because you meet somebody that you're just really passionate about. So I am liking the writing. I'm hoping to finish it by tonight. Hopefully on my lunch break today, I can knock out at least like 50 pages. We'll see. And then tonight we're having a few people over from our Bible study group. We're doing a pizza night tonight. So I'm not sure how long that's going to last, at least until like 8 or 9. And then hopefully I can finish When Dimple Met Rishi. And I will have finished the first book within the first 2 days, which is not that bad. And then I'm hoping to move on to, I actually have it now so I can show you. I'm hoping to read this next. This is volume 1 in the Amulet graphic novel series. It's called The Stonekeeper. And this is the book that I was reading for the Read a Book in 1 Day challenge / the Read a Book Entirely Outside challenge. So I'm hoping to get to that next, hopefully. But it may have to wait until Saturday when I have a day off that I can actually sit outside for the whole time and read it. But anyway, things are going pretty well. I'm having some inner turmoil because I really want to do the Instagram challenges and video challenges, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do those until the weekend. So, oh well. Hey guys. Ooh, I look wonderful in this lighting. I don't think it's going to get any better right now. I'm a little bit of a mess because I have been cleaning up the house a little bit for some friends that we have coming over in just a little while. Danny just went to go pick up the pizza, so I figured I'd update you. I still have not finished When Dimple Met Rishi. I've got, let me see, I've got less than 100 pages to go. I know that for sure. I'm on page 300 even, and there are 378 pages. So I have 78 pages to go. which is pretty good, I feel, for me. I feel like I can definitely finish that tonight, by the end of the night. So I will have had completed one book in 2 days, which for a YA contemporary, I feel like that's pretty standard for me. I don't feel like I'm rushing at all, even though it's a read-a-thon. But yeah, I'm just plugging along. I'm hoping to start Amulet soon. I may actually start Murder on the Orient Express before I pick up Amulet, because I said Amulet was going to be my outside book to fulfill the read a whole book outside challenge. So I probably will wait on that and maybe start on Murder on the Orient Express next. So that's where I'm at. I feel like I'm not making that much progress, but I will have finished a book within 2 days. I mean, fingers crossed I finish it tonight, which is pretty good for me, I guess, even for a YA contemporary. So yeah, I don't really have much to update you guys on. If you wanted to see the setup that we have for our party real quick. It's real fancy. We got some styrofoam plates. Probably should have gone with paper because that's better for the environment, but oh well. Paper towels, mismatched glasses, and chips, and also pizza. As you can tell, we're very, very fancy in this family. Good morning. It is day 3 and 8 o'clock on Wednesday morning. I just finished When Dimple Met Rishi. I wanted to finish it last night before I went to sleep, but I found myself staying up way too late and I was really too tired. So I only had a few chapters left, so I just finished them now. And I don't know if I liked the book or not. It was definitely cute at times. I was really interested in getting to know Indian culture through Dimple and Rishi, and I enjoyed seeing the family dynamics and how they navigated wanting to please both of their families but also follow their own dreams. I liked that. I liked seeing strong family relationships in the book, but there was so much romance. I'm going to keep this spoiler free in case you're interested in reading it. There's so much romance, and I wasn't expecting it. I mean, I knew there was going to be some. I mean, the title is When Dimple Met Rishi, but I thought there was going to be more scenes about coding and about the web development aspect of it, and because they get I don't think this is a spoiler. I think it's on the blurb in the back, but basically they go to this Insomnia Con, which focuses on web development, and there's a prize at the end. Whoever wins gets to further the development of this app that they've been working on in the 6 weeks in the program, and I really liked that. I thought it was cool. And I know nothing about coding. I know nothing about web development. So I was excited to maybe learn a few things, maybe, or just to have a book focus on those things. I thought it was interesting. I thought it was unique. But in the end, we really got their romance, and that was like the main point. There was one particular part that I was frustrated with, that like you start off talking about families and then we get into coding and we're really excited, and then it's all about the romance, and then you get like another couple of snippets where you get to see more about the convention and talking about the development of the app. And I loved Dimple's idea and what she came up with. I thought it was very, very cool, so I wanted to hear more about it. And then towards the end of the convention, there was just this itty bitty paragraph that said, oh, and 3 weeks later they finished it and they were at the end. And I don't know, I just wanted more about that and less about, mild spoilers here, and less about how much they love each other. And I don't know. I feel like they made some decisions that I wouldn't have made if it were me, but I mean, and I get frustrated when that happens in YA contemporary sometimes, but I mean, it's not me, it's not my book. I still thought it was cute. I would probably recommend it if you're looking for a YA contemporary, but it is most definitely a romance. That being said, I really liked Rishi. I thought he was adorable. A little unrealistic, I would say, at least in my experience of teenage boys, but he was very sweet and I liked his character. Dimple kind of got on my nerves sometimes, but overall, I liked it. I gave it 3 stars. I may change it to 2.5, but I feel bad doing that because a 2-star rating or a 2.5 is a negative one for me. And I don't know if I have like negative feelings about this book. It's just a YA contemporary, guys. It's not my thing. I knew this was going to happen, that it wasn't going to completely satisfy me or make me like want to pick up more books by this author. Like, I don't know. I was very excited to read a book about Indian American kids and learn more about how their families worked and just to get a little bit more of an understanding about their culture. I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, those are my thoughts on Dimple Met Rishi. I need to go get ready for work now, and hopefully I can start and get a little bit of the way through my next book, and that is Murder on the Orient Express. Hopefully I can get through a good portion of this on my lunch break today. And then I think I told you guys already, this is a large print book technically, so I don't think it's going to take me as long because the print is so large. But anyway, this will be my next book, and I will update you guys later. Hey guys, update. Wait, what day is it? It is now day 4, Thursday, the 27th at 2:38 p.m. because I'm looking at my computer. I'm currently in my office that I share with my coworker. I'm on my lunch break. And so forgive me if you see a bunch of crazy things on the walls. We have a bunch of these weird hats that have been here since way before I got here, and we never used them, but they're up on the wall, so that's fun. Yeah, I'm just watching BookTube. Just finished eating. And then I'm going to read a little bit more of Murder on the Orient Express. I am 87 pages into this, and I'm really, really liking it. I don't know what I was expecting, really, but I wasn't expecting to like it this much so early on. I just find the writing very, very easy to follow. For some reason, I was expecting to struggle to get into it just a little bit, because I felt like the language was going to be a little bit tough to read. I don't know why. But actually, it reminds me of, it has a similar feel to it for me as the Chronicles of Narnia, like the way that it's written. Obviously, it's totally different. But the way that she structures her sentences is just very, I don't know, it's very British, and you could just hear how it's supposed to sound in real life, and it's just, I don't know, it's very quick to get through. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but those are my raw thoughts about it right now. I sat down with, sorry, my friend just texted me. I just sat down with a cup of tea last night, and I read the first 50 something pages, and I really liked it. And I also wasn't expecting parts of it to be humorous. Poirot's humor, I think, is hilarious. I feel like I just can see this little French guy with this huge mustache just sitting around on a train, judging everybody around him, thinking that they're just all idiots. That is the impression that I get whenever I'm reading him. And he just made this comment that I just busted out laughing reading it last night. And I won't say what it is because I feel like it's not a spoiler, but it just takes you by surprise, and I just feel like you should read it instead of me saying it to you, but it's super funny. I feel like he's really sarcastic, but I don't know, this is my first Agatha Christie, so it feels really cool to finally have gotten into one, and it just already feels good that I'm going to be able to cross that off my bookish bucket list to have read my first Agatha Christie book. So those are my thoughts right now. Like I said, I am on my lunch break. I've got about half an hour left, so I think I'm going to dive into the book and then update you guys a little bit later. There are so many BookTube videos that I need to catch up on. Like, because of BookTubeathon, there are so many, like, all of these vlogs, daily vlogs, all these challenges. Oh, also, hey, there's Robin. But have you noticed that when you hover on a video now, it like starts to move? I just noticed that the other day, and I thought I was going a little bit crazy. But there's so many that I need to watch, you guys. So many. But yeah, I feel like I need to catch up. But it's hard because I want to read and be productive, but I also want to see what everybody else is doing. It's just BookTubeathon struggle. But let me just give a shout out to Amy. Even though it's kind of dark and you can't see it that well, her hair is always on point. And Amy, I want you to do a hair tutorial because your hair is always perfect and I want my hair to look just like yours. So yeah, side note.